ladies, and welcome back. Horror Junkies 509, your host, Kyle the 13th, sitting here with you again, you guys. And I want to welcome you guys to a video that's going to be very close to my heart. I love this topic very much, and you'll see that I have a lot of passion for this, and this is not going to end anytime soon. So here we go. There's a little bit of story behind it, you guys. I've been playing the crap out of the Friday the 13th video game a lot, getting my ass handed to me, but I'm not very good at video games. But I got to play Jason recently, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't do great, but I got some kills, and it was just really fun. If you guys are out there playing it, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, you guys. I've been really enjoying it, but I'm really excited for the one-player mode because I can't really talk to people because I don't have a headset. I'm working on getting one, but I don't really want to talk to people. I kind of just like to play by myself, but, you know, that's the way it is at this moment. So, leading into that, you guys, I got a request a long time ago to do an updated version of my hockey mask collection, you guys. That video I did over a year ago now. It's got 5.7 thousand views on it, and that is just something I never imagined that would happen, you guys. So I love that video, you guys, but I've gotten a lot more hockey masks since then, so it's definitely time to do an update. So that's what this is going to be. Horror Junkies 509, my hockey mask collection video updated. So I'm going to start right at the beginning, you guys, go in chronological order. I'm going to try and fill as many questions in the video as I can, but if you guys come up with another one, leave it down in the comments and I'll happily answer it for you. This is my favorite collection I have, you guys. Jason's my boy, and, you know, hell, here we go. So, I'm going to start right at the beginning, Friday the 13th Part 1. As we all know, the killer was Mom. It was Betsy Palmer, the lady who played Pamela Voorhees, you guys. And there's no mask for her. I really wish there was. I would love a Mrs. Voorhees mask, Betsy Palmer, whatever you want to go by. I would love one of her masks. And so I could be Betsy Palmer, Pamela Voorhees for Halloween someday. I would totally get the blue sweater and I would do it justice. But other than that, you guys, Ari Lyman played the very first Jason. Didn't have a mask. He was just a messed up kid who drowned, so you didn't really see him throughout the whole movie. But they don't have a mask for that either, so I can't have any representations for the first movie at all at this point. Unless you guys know something, let me know. Definitely. Alright, guys, so this first one is Friday the 13th Part 2. And I made this one myself, so bear with me here. So this is my sack head that I made. Basically, I just went to the local Walmart and got some fabric and cut it out the shape, and then got the whole, sewed it together, and then I got the rope. There's my little eye hole right there, and then my piece of rope to tie it off so, you know, I don't lose it when I'm running through the woods trying to kill people. So the wearer of this mask, you guys, the most well-known one was Warrington Gillette, but I keep hearing that, you know, that he didn't really play Jason. He did parts, but he didn't do the overall job. And I've been reading about this, you guys. I've been watching both documentaries over and over again, trying to find everything I can find about it. And honestly, it just seems like this other guy did all the work, but Gillette got all the praise and everything. So the other guy's name is Steve Dash. So when it comes to the horror junkie, Kyle the 13th, I'm going out with Steve Dash. He is my Friday the 13th Part 2 Jason. How do you guys feel about this whole situation? I really feel like it's a real crock, and it wasn't really fair at all. Who is your Friday the 13th Part 2 Jason? For me, I'm going Steve Dash, you guys. If you guys want to look more on the subject, definitely. It's in both of the documentaries. The Camp Crystal Lake Memories, and his name was Jason. It's both kind of stated in that. But, you know, for me, it's Steve Dash. Let me know who's your Part 2 Jason in the comments. That'd be awesome. Alright, guys, so moving on to Friday the 13th Part 2, where he donned the iconic hockey mask that we'll never forget, and it will never be mistaken for anything else. So, Friday the 13th Part 2 was played by the late, great Richard Brooker. You guys, I mean, I never got a chance to meet this guy, but I am still trying to get a signature from him. It's going to be very expensive, but it's well worth it. I want to get one from every single Jason, and, you know, I'm going to do it. It's just, you know, it's going to be a little hard, and I need to find something legit, of course. So this is my Friday the 13th Part 2, or Friday the 13th Part 3 hockey mask, you guys. I got the clean version of this. I wanted a very clean mask to start with, but now I really want to get another one towards the end of the movie. Like, not quite axe chop, but if it comes with an axe chop, so be it. But I want one more that's more beaten up, just to kind of have a beginning of the movie mask and an end of the movie mask, if you know what I'm saying. So I will be getting an updated version of part 3. This one's not going anywhere. I need to have both of them for the collection. Yeah, I'm crazy, but hockey masks are my thing because Jason's my boy. So much more to say about part 3. Just, I feel like Richard Brooker did a really great job. He's going to be one of the more iconic Jasons forever. But he did. I just loved it, and this is where it all began with the hockey mask, you guys. So, always going to get more. This mask was made by someone I kind of found on eBay. Like, I bought 2 of his masks, and then I kind of just went into work with him, and he made me almost every single one I got. I do have some other companies in there, you guys. I will let you know who made them each time. But as far as this guy, I haven't heard from him, haven't seen him. His name was Kai. Last time I heard, he was getting ready to have a baby, so I don't know if he's still making masks. But if I can find him, I'd love to, because, you know, I'd love to get some more masks from him. His work was really awesome. I don't have a mask where I don't like the work. I think they all look amazing, and that's why I bought them. So moving on to Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter. You know, the last one, you know, because after Part 4 there was nothing, right? Me and my silly jokes. Alright guys, so Part 4, as we all know, is played by Ted White. And this is my Part 4 mask, you guys. When I talk about Ted White, you guys, I love Ted White. He's like one of my favorite people outside of the mask. I mean, he just seems like such a funny old guy. Like, every time I watch him on the documentaries and how much he didn't like Corey Feldman, I don't know, I feel like me and him have a connection there on that one. Because I'm not crazy about Corey Feldman. I like Corey Feldman, but he definitely seems like he could be an annoying little shit kid, even to this day. But don't worry, Corey Feldman, I got love for you, man. So this is definitely my Part 4. This is definitely towards the beginning of the movie. I mean, it's beat up, but it was pretty beat up in the beginning. It's got the significant, amazing axe chop right there, you guys. Just, I can't get enough of this mask. I love it. This one is also going to need to get updated at some point, but I mean, I love this one to death. It'll never be going anywhere. This one was also made by Kai off of Facebook. Alright, you guys, so going on to Part 5, when we kind of have 2 masks, 2 Jasons, sort of. But let's go ahead and get into it. So this next one, this was made by Escape Theory Studios. This is their Part 5. This is a very clean mask, so this is kind of my beginning of Friday the 13th Part 5 masks, since it is so clean and just looking good. This movie was, Roy played Jason, so, in the storyline. So Roy, the guy who played Roy was Dick Whedon. I'm probably butchering the shit out of that name, but that's okay. But the guy who actually played Jason was Tom Morga. So I think he was the guy behind the masks all the time, even though like we were led to believe that it was Roy, even though technically it was Roy in the story. But the guy who played it was Tom Morga, so this is his Part 5, the blue imposter Jason mask. So one I just recently got from MySpace's Higgins Haven. If you guys haven't gotten a hold of Keith yet and want a mask, he's definitely the man to go talk to. He made me the hallucination mask. So this is the real Jason in Part 5. And all the hallucinations that Tommy has, because, you know, it's got the right red stripes and everything. Everything's correct on it. It's got the axe chop. Just recently got this one, man. I'm in love with this mask. It's just it's one of the extra ones that I've been wanting. I have tons of extra ones I need to get still. So, Keith, I'll be coming at you, brother. So this is my Part 5 from Higgins Haven. Just some great work Keith does. So this one was made by eBay Kai. So this is one of the first ones I actually bought from him. This is my kind of filthy Part 5. So this is kind of my Roy mask at the end of the movie. So it's definitely gone through the entire movie. It's dirty. It's been beaten. So this was actually, I think, if this isn't the first one, Part 4 was that I got from Kai. So I definitely just love having all these different variants in my collection. It's important to me to have all the different variants of just different nicks, different action in the video, so in the movie. So it all happens on the mask, so you all see it. So that's my Part 5 set right there. Alright guys, so moving on to Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. My favorite Friday the 13th, by the way. So this first one I'm going to show you was made by eBay Kai. This one is the very first Part 6 I ever got, and it's just, this one is just perfect. It's just so, like, clean. It's so just, like, perfectly made, and just looks so good. It's like the aesthetic of it is so nice. This is the mask I paused and I put it right next to the one where they're holding it in the beginning, and dude, he's got the nicks and the chevron perfect, and just looks so great. The axe chop is amazing. The shape is just perfect. This is like, the straps on this thing are really great. They're all adjustable, even though in Friday the 13th Part 6 they weren't adjustable, but I mean, that was by my request. So don't think he did me wrong. So this is my Friday the 13th Part 6. This one was played by C.J. Graham. One of my favorite Jasons. I think he did a good job. A lot of people said he was kind of Frankenstein-ish, kind of zombie-like, but it's like, I think that's kind of the way it's supposed to be. Jason's evolved in every single one of them, so having his own thing, it worked. So that was my first Part 6. That was from eBay Kai. So this next one, still going into Part 6, you guys. This is my Friday the 13th Part 6 with a bullet hole. I just recently got this one from Higgins Haven. Keith made this one for me, and I really appreciate it. There's one more variant from Part 6 I need to get, and it's the one where the boat propeller cut the mask. Yeah, but Keith does it on the right side, the proper side. I don't want to say the right side, but the proper side that it's supposed to be on, because Part 7 messed that up royally. So, sorry, guys. So like I said, this is C.J. Graham wore this one. Kai made me the straps, or not Kai, but Keith at Higgins Haven made me the straps with no adjustables, but it fits perfectly. It's like he knows. It fits with me in my hat. It fits with me in my hood for my Part 6 Jason, because I am working on a Part 6 costume that I really want to use at Crypticon next year. But one more look at the bullet hole. That's just one of the coolest things ever, I think. Like, it's such a small detail, but I definitely needed it. And he splattered some blood on there for me just to make it look rad. Alright, you guys, so moving on to Part 7. This is when the man himself started wearing the mask, and that's Kane Hodder, you guys. We all know him. We all love him. There's some people out there that probably aren't too crazy about him, but you know what? People around me, we all like Kane Hodder. So, this one is one that eBay Kai made, but this one drastically needs an update, and I will be probably knocking down your door there, Keith, someday to get a Part 7 made. But, money's got to be there. I'm still catching up from Crypticon. So this is my Kane Hodder's Part 7 mask. Got the cheek taken out just like it's supposed to. I want a wider version of this one. So this one's kind of like, maybe just right before it breaks in half in the fire. Well, Tina breaks it, I should say. But I love this mask. I've heard people say this looks nothing like the Part 7, but you know what? I mean, I like it. I feel like it does the mask justice. And, it has everything that I need. The little scratches on the nose. The chevron up here is it's kind of like not sharp, but it's not sharp in the movie either. So this is Kane Hodder's first time as Jason, Friday the 13th Part 7. So there you go, you guys. So hopefully I'll be getting an update of that one here soon. Keith, I'll be coming your way, brother. Alright, so you're moving on to Friday the 13th Part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. For another time Kane Hodder plays Jason. So this first one is an eBay. Kai, he made this one. I really hope I can find him someday, and maybe I can give him more credit than that. But this is my first one that I got from. It's got the yellowish to it, but it's got a little bit of white tint to it, and that's one of the things I really love about it. A lot of the problems I have with a lot of the masks I get is they overdo the yellow. I mean, it's not a bad look for it. It's just, when you look at the movie, it's not just yellow. It's got yellow tint to it, but it's still white, in my opinion. I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but I love this mask. I love the different chevron design they did on it, the thinner one up top. So I've always really had a thing for Friday the 13th Part 8's mask. And I love the movie just desperately because everyone hates it so much. So the more hate it gets, the more I love it. So this is the first one I got. And then I believe this is the first one I ever bought from Keith from Higgins Haven on Facebook. This is his Friday the 13th Part 8. He did a really great another rendition of this one. I really love this one. It's very yellowed, but I mean, he did it just to where it just looks good. Like, it looks good on camera, it looks good on person. He blacked out the eye holes with some nylons, you guys. The frickin' straps on this thing, he's got the signature little buckle back here. And, like, I love this mask. It looks great when it's on me. This makes me want to quit doing Friday the 13th Part 6 costume, and I can go straight to doing a Part 8. maybe someday. But this would be the mask I'd be wearing on it, because this thing just, you walk out of the darkness in this thing and it just looks amazing. So another one from Keith over at Higgins Haven. Golly, I love my masks, guys. I'm a mask junkie, especially for hockey masks, because Jason is my favorite. All right, you guys. So moving on to one of the probably the more hated Friday the 13th, but you know, it's one I can watch. It's not my favorite, but this mask is awesome. So going on to Jason Goes to Hell, also played by Kane Hodder. This is one that eBay Kai made me. This guy seriously went and paused that movie and hit everything that was wrong with that mask, and he nails it on this. And I mean, it's got the straps on here, adjustable. I know it's not like that in the movie, but it was a request on me because I like to wear my masks. They're for display and wearing, so this is my Jason Goes to Hell. We got a bullet hole, almost like an axe chop, beat up, and then just chewed up over here. And this eye was all ripped out, part of the cheek missing here. This guy just nails the details, and I can't say a bad thing about this mask. I love it. It is my Jason Goes to Hell mask. And it's worn by Kane Hodder. I don't know if I said that part yet. But I don't know. That Jason Goes to Hell one, I don't know if I need to update it. Maybe I will someday if I just find one I just can't live without. But that one is a pretty good representation of it, so I can't be mad at it. Alright guys, so going into Jason X, Friday the 13th. I guess it's just Jason X, but Jason in space. I do not have the Uber Jason mask yet, but I know of one I'm going to buy, you guys. Last time I did this video, I had no clue what I was doing, but I found the company I'm going to buy it from. It's just he's working on a big project that I'm going to purchase from him. And it comes with the Uber Jason mask and just a bunch, it's just amazing. I can't wait to show you guys. So this was my first one for Jason X. Also, actually, Kai actually did the one that is signed by Kane Hodder. That is also a Jason X one, but I had that one signed by Kane. But I still had this one. This one actually had glue on it because they were trying to make a frosted mask, and it looked great, but after a while it just didn't look good anymore, so I took it all off. And the mask underneath it looked really good, so I decided to keep it. So this is one of my first Jason X masks. I like this one. The straps, you know, could do a little have a little more identity to them, but you know, I think this mask still looks good. It lets me have a nose. Some Jason X masks I've tried on, they don't let you have a nose. But I also went ahead and had Keith over at Higgins Haven make me another Jason X mask because his mold is just amazing, and I freaking love this thing. It lets me have a nose as well. And this is my newest Jason X mask, one of the more recent buys for me. But this thing just looks like stone. I mean, just like in the movie, because it doesn't look like plastic. It almost looks like he's wearing like a rock. And then the straps on this thing are just amazing. It's got the circle buckle here, and man, I just love this mask. It's really well done. Keith just knocks it out of the park every time that I've bought from him, and I can't wait to buy more. So that's my Jason X set until I get my Uber Jason mask, and I really can't wait to show you this one, you guys. It's gonna be awesome, and it's amazing. Alright guys, so leading on to Freddy versus Jason, whether you hate it, whether you love it. But I have a mask of it, and I love it. I'm a fan of Freddy versus Jason. And this one was made by eBay Kai as well, so, you know, it's definitely can't tell you where I got it exactly. So this is my Freddy versus Jason mask. If you can't, hopefully you can see the scratches on this thing. Freddy definitely letting Jason have it. These frickin' all the tooling on here, everything's been weathered and just looks awesome. This guy, the work he put into this for me, and you know, I did not have any problem spending money with him because, well, I was back when I was making more. I had a little more free time. I wasn't paying for mortgage and stuff, so I was able to buy a lot more. But you know, I'm hoping to get back into the game again because I always try to keep up on it. But this mask, I mean, it's a little dark for my taste. I wish it was a little bit lighter, but I can't even be disappointed with this mask. Just everything about it just screams the Freddy vs. Jason look. And this one was played by Ken Kersinger, guy who replaced Kane Hodder, sadly, because Kane wasn't done playing Jason. But you know, I think Kane was an amazing Jason, but Ken, he was good as well. I liked him in Freddy vs. Jason, but I don't think he did anything that Kane couldn't do. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there. But no, nothing against Ken Kersinger. You know, he was just doing his job. Alrighty. So last but not least, you guys, this is another one, probably the last one I got from Kai. Last time I heard from him, and this was it. Of course, that's gonna be Friday the 13th, the remake. This was made. This was worn by Derek Mears. Have not met him, but I do have his autograph. Kai also got me that because he used to go to conventions for me all the time and get me autographs and stuff. And this friendship was great. But this was my remake mask. And I really don't think I'm going to have to update this one anytime soon, because this one's stunning to me. Every time I watch that movie, it just looks just like it, and I don't have any problems with it. It's got I look at the straps, it's the stretchy straps, just like in the movie, you guys. And just, I think he really pulled it off with this one. The look of it, and every aesthetic I could get, the buttons are here, everything. So, that's my remake mask, you guys. And that is the last one I really got. I do have another part 8 over here, signed by Kane Hodder, and then my other X one that's also signed by Kane Hodder, you guys. I have shown those off in other videos, so I'm not going to get it down because they're kind of displayed ready. They're kind of all up in displays. But that's going to do it for me, you guys. That is my collection, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. A new look at my collection. This was a little bit longer, you guys, but next time I do it, it's only going to get longer. I'm hoping to get more masks soon, and I'll be bringing you guys a video to come check those out. But this is it. This is Horror Junkies 509, the updated version of my hockey mask collection. And I hope you guys will watch it, love it, and if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I love answering questions about my masks, or masks in general. And I'm Kyle the 13th, signing out. Just until next time. And, the sun's coming up, but I think I can get one more game of Friday the 13th in. I'll probably get slaughtered, but that's okay. You guys have